Very well, ladies and gentlemen. So in this episode, we're again going to talk about some really shocking transfer news. Of course, we're going to talk about Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I just woke up today and I saw that this transfer news, and I was like, what? Why would you want Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in Arsenal again? Not that he's a bad player, but there's been some. I mean, 40 million move to Liverpool, and Liverpool were like, oh my god, we got the best player. This guy can shoot from a long range. He's persistent. He can cross. Can head the ball. He can be in the box. He can really work hard, and would really suit well for that Gegen pressing that Jurgen Klopp would bring in. And the problem was that his injury list is scary as hell. It's really scary. So maybe I have my reasons why I don't want Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in Arsenal. Maybe you have your reasons why Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is still young and he could actually join in and add value to that Arsenal squad. Let me know in the comments what you guys actually think about it. So we're going to talk about what's the news first of all. So Sunsport, Mark Irvine from Sunsport has this news out. He says Arsenal are considering a shock swoop for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. So £35 million move to Anfield in the summer of 2017. And a knee injury ruled him out for the first 4 months of last season, and he has only started 4 games for Liverpool since. So Liverpool are unlikely to stand in the way of him because there's Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott. They've actually made they're higher in that list for Jurgen Klopp when you compare Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's minutes at Liverpool. So Oxlade-Chamberlain has a really good relationship with Arteta as well. So they won the FA Cup together as well. So it looks like Arteta is considering whether his experience could prove an asset to help developing young Arsenal players like Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe, Martinelli and Odegaard. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. So I've got some Arsenal fans reacting to on Twitter on this news. So one of them said that this makes me laugh because it is so stupid. Another one said as if the Sun is a reputable source. It's not, but they are pulling a very good reputation since the last summer transfer window. They're really doing good. So another one said, are they doing it to keep Jack Wilshere company? Okay, that was funny. Another one said, maybe we are doing it for spare parts. What? Okay, another one said, Arsenal fans will stone him. He knows he can't be a gunner again. Stone him? Whoa, that's a little serious. Another one said, he'd be perfect. So finally a positive comment. One guy says he'd be perfect. But there's a reply to that comment. Nah. No. It's clear a lot of Arsenal fans don't want him at all. So yeah, that is the news. Unbelievable. Let me know in the comments, do you guys really want Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain to come back to Arsenal? Would you accept Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain to Arsenal again? Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about it? So Martin Keown names the one thing that Mikel Arteta has improved at Arsenal. So we're going to talk about the dressing room thing. But Martin Odegaard actually opened up about his previous club. As already mentioned that his comparison between the locker room of Real Madrid and Arsenal. We all know what Martin Keown has actually claimed that Arsenal's dressing room has improved under Arteta, citing Mesut Ozil's departure as a catalyst for this. Keown says it's a good start because he's obviously been in a situation where it wasn't particularly nice and he did not feel that welcome. When Arsene Wenger arrived at Arsenal, we were a bit worried about whether he was going to be too nice. But I think we'd already shaped our personalities and characters by then, so we didn't necessarily need to worry about that. Odegaard is just starting out in his career. He hardly played for Real Madrid. I do feel the environment needed to improve at Arsenal when you think about what was happening with Mesut. A lot of power there and not the greatest of role models. Finally, a proper interpretation as to the final years of Mesut Ozil at Arsenal was not something that you would want to talk about in a very positive way. So Ian Wright offers Donny van de Beek advice. Well, Ian Wright also wants Donny van de Beek to search for some other club. So he says that the way that Ajax play with their possession football, the way he's grown up in that Ajax academy, knowing how to make moves of a team that are able to continue to hold the ball so he can make his moves. It's totally different to how Manchester United would play. It's baffling to me that he went to Man United because it's not like they're going to change the way they play for Donny van de Beek to play. The signing was wrong. At this stage, I've not seen him play 3 games on the spin for Manchester United. It's gone wrong. He's got to get out of there because it's not going to work for him at Man United. He's not going to get the opportunity to play, and he should be playing because he's a fantastic player. But then I think Manchester, it was a panic buy, true, but it was an expensive buy as well. They paid a lot for Donny van de Beek. For someone who would want to be, he's not even a backup option. I don't even know what Donny van de Beek is. I don't know what he is. He's not a backup option. He's not someone who gets regular game time. Even in cup games, I don't know what he is. I really don't know. Moving on, so Football.London's player of the month for September is Takehiro Tomiyasu. Congratulations, as if that is a medal. Moving on, so Kevin Campbell has warned Gabriel Martinelli that he needs to take his chances whenever he gets them at Arsenal. You know, Kevin Campbell has also spoken about recently about how Dominic Calvert-Lewin or Ollie Watkins can join Arsenal, and that could have an impact on Gabriel Martinelli. Speaking to Football Insider, Kevin Campbell said, Martinelli is only 20. He is still learning his trade. Arsenal cannot do wrong by signing a top young international striker like Watkins or Calvert-Lewin. Lacazette will not be there next season. Martinelli will get his opportunities. The key is taking those opportunities. Will Martinelli take those opportunities? That is actually a very big thing to even think about it. But let's see. But it looks like Lacazette could actually move to a closest of Arsenal's rivals in the Premier League, Newcastle. Actually, this is according to rijoiace, who claim that the Magpies could potentially sign the Frenchman for free next summer. Yes, but I mean, Newcastle are linked with literally everyone in the transfer markets because of the takeover. The takeover is happening, so that's the case. So let's see. Of course, there's going to be tried and tested. There's going to be a lot of trials for them. Let's see how that will turn out to be. So Sol Campbell can't believe the rise of Ollie Watkins, and Arsenal reportedly want to sign him. So this is what he said about Ollie Watkins. He says, Watkins has played really well, hasn't he? I remember when I was at Macclesfield and he's come via Exeter. He has done unbelievable. He then went to Brentford. Now he's in the Premier League. I think he has earned his place for England. So that's the beauty of Ollie Watkins. He's worked his way from the top. From the bottom to the top, and I think he deserves a better club as well because he is a very imposing kind of a striker, man. I think Arsenal would have been a perfect place for him. It is still what am I even speaking about? But yeah. So let's talk about what Noel Whelan has opened up about the core group of players. He says that Arsenal are actually trying to create a core group of British players at the club, which has really disappeared in the recent times. So Noel Whelan says they're trying to build a strong core of British players. When you look at the midfield now with the young players they brought through in Saka and Smith Rowe, then Ben White at the back. Now they're looking to add more British players in attack. It doesn't surprise me because the British players they have brought in haven't let them down. You can't see the blueprint of what they're trying to incorporate, a different culture and mentality with players who know the league and can handle the demands of the league. You can see where Arteta's trust is right now, and he will know where he needs to strengthen. Of course, that is something that we can believe on. So at one point of time, Arsenal were linked with Weston McKennie, and also the rumors that are saying that he's not in Juventus's plans anymore. So he's about to be sold off, and it looks like Birmingham Live cited that the Mirror's claim in a story where Dean Smith is plotting a move for Weston McKennie. An offer of 25 million could be enough to strike a deal that could make sure that Juventus would actually make more from what they actually bought him for. So Weston McKennie could be one of the players that is in the radar for Aston Villa. But I don't even know. I've been covering a lot of transfer news, but I have not seen Weston McKennie to Arsenal gather a lot of pace. So I don't think so it will be a blow to Arsenal at all. So moving on, so Pape Abou Cisse, well, it looks like according to Greek outlet Sport Time, they say that the claims are not true, that Liverpool are really moving for him. While he's been a key player for Olympiacos so far this season, and there have been, I mean, a lot of news that Liverpool are really strongly the one that is really, wanting to sign him. That's not the case. That's not the reality. So let's talk about Arsene Wenger will coach Al Hilal and Al Nasser stars against Paris Saint-Germain in the Riyadh Season Cup match. The match will take place next January. So yes, you can see Papa Wenger back into coaching, ladies and gentlemen. So that'll be crazy stuff as well. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you see daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.